We started.
We started. Okay, this is part of it. You should have been like, what? God.
Yeah. So what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Oh, good. Thank you for being on this.
No, thank you for asking me. This is actually my first. Since I have my own podcast, this is the first time I'm a guest on someone's podcast.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Look
Thank you
at
for
that.
asking.
Oh no, thank you for coming. I actually overslept.
I know. I was calling you. I was on my way. I'm like, okay, let me call him because he's
Yeah.
I told him 2 o'clock, and that's good.
No, because last night you saw me coming in from work. I come always at close to 1 a.m. So once I come in, when I saw you, it's a good time every time you come here. Because I don't mind other people being with my brother, but... No.
I come here for the free beer.
Yeah, I know. I know, but... No, I mean, not other people, but you. If you're here, that's fine.
Yeah,
but other people, it's just like...
Yeah,
dude, where are you getting these people from?
We were talking about that before, that you were an introvert.
Oh, man.
I forgot the name of it. I got to look it up again. They have an actual name for people that hate people, like really, really dislike people.
Oh,
Like I don't wish them ill will.
Yeah.
I wish them well. It's just don't like too many people around. Like we were talking about before, it was like you have to have a certain bandwidth. And I only have a certain bandwidth to be able to give my energy to someone.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes I just want to be left alone.
Yeah. That's.
By the way, just inform them that
Yeah.
if you get offended with anything I say, I always start this out. If you get offended with anything I say, it's not me. It might be they have your audience might have a low self-esteem. So
Yeah. No.
checked out.
No, that's fine.
No, I'm offend a lot of people. I can give 2 poos.
Yeah, I know you don't. No, believe me, I listen to your stuff. So you have no, as they say, filter, but not filter. It's
With hair on my tongue.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes.
I talk like a big man though, right?
Yeah,
I'm only
no.
5'6" and I talk like I'm 6'5".
No, but you are a big man. You're 44, right?
I'll be 44 next month. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
an old fart.
Yeah, no, you're not old.
No,
I mean,
I know I'm not old. I like to get the reaction and someone telling me the opposite of what I say. So yeah, I like to get compliments.
No, you're not old. Come on.
Yeah,
If you were like 60, that would have been like something to be aware of. But
yeah.
But when you're 44, well, about to be 44.
44, yeah.
You're good, man.
So wow, man. Yeah, I try to take care of myself as much as possible. Take my vitamins, go to the gym.
Yeah.
Lift weights. I'm about to start doing a little bit of training MMA in case I got to choke somebody out.
Yeah.
I swear. That's the only reason I go to the gym. That's the only reason I'm gonna start doing this training, because sometimes some people need to get choked out.
Yeah. Choked out.
Yeah, no, like.
Oh man, you're serious about that, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. No, but you play basketball though, so that's.
Yeah, I play ball. I stay active for my age. I stay active. I don't feel my age. I think what it is too is that sometimes when I wake up is when my body aches. I'm like, oh, I'm hurting, but once I'm on the move, I'm good.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm good. I think it's just a mental state.
Okay.
Mental mindset of how you feel. I know a lot of people that are younger than I am. They just look older.
Yeah.
And I just think that I don't know. They just not as active, and they look older. They just and feel older. But I think it's just the mindset.
Yeah, it's just the mindset also. I always tell like people who are kind of your age to always get out there and move your body, because your body is meant to move. Yeah. And some guys at your age where I work, they just are suffering from high blood pressure, and they're not even 50 yet. That's crazy.
I got my physical about 3 weeks ago, and everything. No blood pressure, no high blood pressure, no sugar. No, I'm just in good health. And they were trying to force the vaccine on the flu vaccine. Like the flu thing. I'm like, man, I haven't gotten a physical in about 12 years, and I've never gotten sick with the flu. I am not taking a flu shot. No, well, I'm like, listen, if you're gonna keep forcing me to take a flu shot, I'm no longer coming. I don't want it.
Yeah.
She kept forcing me. She's like, oh, you were just lucky. Okay, then I guess I'll be lucky for another 12 years. I'm not taking no. I don't take. Listen, I get a headache. I don't take any Tylenol. I feel any pain. I don't take anything. anything for if I were to get under if I feel under the weather. Give me hot soup, give me a beer, give me a tequila shot, and I'm good to go. Some lime,
And that,
que se
and
joda.
that- no, I know. You're very straightforward
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
when you tell them, look, I'm not taking
I'm
anything.
not. I'm
Yeah.
not. I just think that they get you more sick than anything. The flu shot for what? If I understand for some people that need it, like my mother just told me the other day, she took out like why?
Mhm.
Why? If you don't need it, why?
Yeah, why would you take it?
Yeah, like I understand when you're young and you're a kid and you have no.
Mhm.
I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, I took I went. It's gonna be a year in December when I went back to this clinic,
Yeah.
the very common clinic from the town. So I went in and I was trying to get my records from before,
Yeah.
and the place has just changed all over. Like
Yeah.
everything is structured differently from where it was before. So I I went up to the office, well, to the lady, whomever she was, and and she uh and she told me, hey, what are you here for? Because I cut somebody off like on the line.
You
So
just cut somebody off.
yeah, I didn't know. Like I told you, I haven't been there like in 8 years.
Yeah.
So I said, no, I'm coming here just to get my records. And she said, well, what's your name? Jeffrey. Well, Jeffrey, you haven't been here in 8 years, so your records have been deleted.
What? Why would they delete the records?
I
Because
don't-
after a while, you could put everything on file. Like back in the days, you needed to actually have a physical folder. Now everything's on file, so why would they delete it?
I don't know. Like it was like
Yeah,
it
you better find a new doctor and a new medical center.
no, but there you don't need a referral from
Is
a doctor.
Copeg?
Yeah, something.
That's why.
Yeah,
Copeg
that's one.
sucks.
Yeah. So before you used to have like a blue card with your information imprinted on it.
Yeah,
You only have to show that, and then they will give you the records
Yeah.
back. But they don't do that anymore. Everything is
Yeah,
computerized.
that's what I'm saying. So they can find your stuff, and you'd be able to get it like an email, right? I don't know how it works.
No. I went up there again, and then I redid everything, like the
Damn.
test, the physical. I got the influenza shot and the meningitis. Those two are important.
The flu shot and the
No,
meningitis-
it was not the flu
Yeah,
shot.
influenza is the flu shot.
It's the flu shot.
Yeah.
I don't know what they. I don't know. They said, you know what,
They
hit
just
me with it.
jerked you. That's what it is.
Yeah. So they shot me with the meningitis one.
It's so funny how we were talking about last night about the colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy. Oh,
Yeah.
and the actual colon.
Yeah.
Prostate.
Yeah, the prostate.
Prostate. Yeah,
'Cause
you
when
got.
when I went to like I don't know how they check it now. I don't know what they do, but I know when I went to the military, they grabbed my flipping balls and they made me cough. So it's funny how you guys try to joke on me. They've already done it when I went to the military. Grab my balls, cup it, and I'm like cough. I'm telling you. Hey, and now it's funny because they said I thought it was at 40 because they kept saying
Yeah.
like I kept putting it off. They're like you're supposed to get your colon checked out at 40. I'm like no, I thought it was 45. Now they're moving it to 50. I'm like good. I don't want no finger up my ass. You know, like
No,
I do not want anything.
And I told you guys, thank goodness you guys were not drunk yet, so you could actually register what I was telling you. But my uncle, I told you last night, my uncle, oh, may he rest in peace. You know he died. Has it been a couple of months? When did he die? I think it was
Well, a couple of months ago. I remember.
couple
John telling me.
a couple
you
of months
telling me.
ago. But yeah, man, I went with him when they did it with him. I had to.
And you said that the guy had a fat finger. I
Yeah.
am not letting a man stick a finger up my butt. I might,
No, but the man did
might
not.
start walking funny out that flipping office.
Yeah, and I had to do the job of translating. Imagine me translating my uncle not
Te van
understanding.
a poner el dedo en
Yeah,
el culo.
I was like, I was more embarrassed than he
Like,
was. And-
really?
And it was awkward. It was awkward silence. The doctor told me, I'm about to do this to him. Then I'm like, okay, do you want me to translate that to him? I said, yeah. And,
Te van a meter el
Yeah,
dedo.
te van a-
Stick that finger up your ass.
and he said to me, damn,
Just-
Jeff. Damn, Jeff. Really, man? And it's funny, but man, when you see this big old finger,
I'm
man.
laughing because I'm gonna be 44 and I'm a
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, and then my uncle.
Might turn gay at 50. I'm like, yo, I like.
Nobody likes that shit, man. Nobody likes.
Yo,
But
like,
then-
I was a man till I was 50 years old, and then they stuck that finger in my ass. Now I like it.
Yeah, but they don't. I don't know, man. They just. And then my uncle told me, he said, man, they don't even tell you at the right time so you
They
can.
just stick. They just
they-
put out. They
no,
put
no, no.
Vaseline. They don't sweet talk you. They don't tell you sweet
No,
nothings.
they don't do that.
Hey, boo, how you doing?
No,
Before they put their
none
finger
of that, man.
They don't
None.
even take you out to lunch or nothing.
No, nothing. And it was, and I translated him, and he actually said, like, man, they don't even tell you nothing.
Damn, they just spread your cheeks and stick.
Yeah, and I
Are
said,
we really talking about that?
we are. So yeah, and he did it, man, and he walked out of there like very funny after that.
Yeah.
So that was fine, and man, and
Yeah,
he
man,
now
I
he's
think-
he's
I
gone
think with
now.
everything's going on, I mean, no, like, you just heard a couple of days ago that
Yeah.
Trump got COVID.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
19, yeah, man.
Yeah, they were
you know.
talking about that last
So many
night.
people wishing him death and everything. I'm like, I wish he died.
Yeah,
That's
man.
sad, man. People need to find Jesus in
Yeah,
their life. I know you don't believe in that because that's the thing we were
Yeah.
talking about. You know, a lot of people, when they listen to me interviewing you on my podcast, they're like, "You an atheist?" I didn't know you were atheist though. Like, you
Oh.
didn't believe.
No, I don't believe in that stuff. I think I don't have a relationship with Catholicism anymore. It's just I don't adhere to it. I find it primitive. I find it
I think it's because you probably are hearing the wrong person, right?
yeah.
I think you're hearing the wrong person, and I think that if you listen to the right person trying to force it on you, that you are not going to. I don't know. You're not gonna. You probably won't see it that way. Because when somebody, you know what it is, like if you ever get someone brand new that's getting into that religion, that's getting into Catholicism, being a Christian, all they want to do is start talking to you and preaching you. Oh, you need to find the Word of God,
Mhm.
and then it kind of turns you off.
Yeah.
But one thing I've always heard people say that you cannot have one without the other.
No, not at all. But like I was saying, I just don't adhere to it. I find it primitive, and sometimes like I'll be I'll be not listening, but searching on there's an actual cause in the UN of priests who have molested, these kids, these infants.
You mean the pastor, not the pastor,
Yeah.
the oh my God, the priest.
The priests who are actually molesting children and sexually abusing them for their own good, and I find that to a global scale very
But
embarrassing.
do you think it's the religion, or do you think it's the person? Because it's you can't really group. See, this is one of the things that I've been going back and forth with everything that's been happening with Black Lives Matter, with Antifa, or anything. That a lot of people are trying to group people
Mm-hmm.
into certain things. Like they say, white people are racist.
Mm-hmm.
They're white supremacists. Bullshit.
No.
All Hispanics are flipping immigrants. Bullshit. All black people are criminals. Bullshit. All Asians don't know how to drive. Okay, but let's say bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit, right?
Yeah.
You can't group a certain people. So I can't. You being Dominican, I can't judge you because I've known so many Dominicans that are a certain way. I can't judge you based on what other Dominicans do. All I can do is judge you based on you. So I'm only gonna judge you on you. People are
Yeah.
trying to group. That's why I think that we're going through bad time, because we're all trying to group
Mm-hmm.
people into into a certain thing, to think about that this certain type of group are like this, instead of judging people individually.
Yeah. Yeah. But then you go through your travels when you group people in certain.
So then we're gonna think that all white people are white supremacists. We're
Yeah.
gonna think all black people are criminals.
Yeah. But that's for the individual to decide whether or not to
But
give
then
them their name.
Then I shouldn't group it. I should just judge you based on you. So if I know someone that comes from a certain background, whether they're white, whether they're black or Latino, I'm going to judge you not based on your race. I'm gonna judge you based on you.
Yeah, based on you.
'Cause
Based
if
on
it's
your
like that, then I got cousins that are still hubcaps back in the days. Right?
Oh.
They were hubcap stealers and radios.
yeah.
So we group too many people, and you know what? A lot of this generation's a. You can curse here, right?
Yeah,
you can curse.
Go ahead,
A
go
lot of
ahead.
the generation now are pussies.
Yeah.
They act like girls, man.
Yeah, I was.
Man the fuck up.
Yeah.
If you get offended, like I said, if you get offended for what people are saying,
Mm-hmm.
It's not what they're saying. It's you.
It's
Man,
you.
Man up.
Yeah.
Woman up. Stop being offended
Mm-hmm.
of what people are saying. Like, really, you hold dear what they're telling you.
Yeah.
Really, they have so much stock that their word is worth so much that they can say anything to offend you. Listen, when I was growing up, my father said, listen, they can say whatever they want about you. As long as they don't put their hands on you, then you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
So I don't care what you can say about me.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain people that be saying certain things. Oh, I like, yeah, you're probably right. Okay, that don't bother me. As long as you're not physically touching me to harm me, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't mind that
But
either.
people right now, this generation's of pussies.
Yeah, man, it's just terrible, man. I always see it with the people that I work with. Also, there are a couple of young people. So you just can't say anything that will diminish their own value as a human. I said, dude, you're on
Well,
the
if
wrong.
you say something that diminishes their value, then first of all,
Yeah,
how high is their standards and how important are their values? Because if I have a high value,
mm-hmm.
you're not gonna say anything to diminish my value at all.
No, not at all.
I gotta. I have I'm not saying like some people say, oh, you have an ego or high.
Yeah.
But I have a high self-esteem. That
Yeah, for
nothing
sure.
that you can say. Now, don't get me wrong. That I'm a human, and there's certain things that you
Oh,
might
of
say that might
course.
offend me, and I might.
Yeah.
But I don't hold what you say. It doesn't change my life at all. It's just words.
Or it doesn't hurt you internally very
It's-
much. So
I can care less what you
yeah.
say. Now, if it's certain things, I'll
Mhm.
respect what you say. If there's certain
Mhm.
things that you don't like about me, I'll be like, okay, you know what? I'll try to change that.
Yeah.
Maybe around you, but
Mhm.
I always say that I'd rather you hate me for the person I am than you like me for the person I'm not.
Yeah, and you always say that in your
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah, always.
I don't. You know what? So a
Mhm.
lot of people, and when you're straightforward to somebody, they always say you got an attitude. Oh, you got an attitude. No. You just don't like that I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
It ain't that I got an attitude.
No.
It's just you don't like that I'm telling you the truth,
And people don't like.
and you get offended.
People don't like that at all. No.
Then we can't be. That's why I don't have too many friends. I don't have people around me.
Yeah.
I get along with people because once in a blue I see them.
Yeah.
I don't call a lot of people. I don't have. And it's so funny because I got a lot of people on my contacts, but I don't call them. I don't like being bothered either.
No.
And then I'm doing a podcast now that I got to talk to people.
Yeah, because it's forced out of you to talk to them, just for the
Yeah.
sake of the actual podcast that
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah. And
So-
then now, if you think about it, now you see people with what's going on with politics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like the way Trump talks, especially Spanish people. I don't like the way Trump talks. He is so vulgar. Really? Spanish
Yeah.
people say bad words every other day. Carajo,
Yeah,
maldito el diablo, lo que sea. And now
Yeah.
you get offended because, but he's the president. You
Yeah.
know what? I don't care. Like I said, I don't care who get offended.
Mm-hmm.
Obama was an articulate liar. He was so sharp, but he
Yeah.
was a flipping liar.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Trump, which even the way he talks, at least he's telling you the truth. You might
Yeah.
not like it, but he's telling you the truth.
Yeah.
And yeah, for other people that don't know me, Trump 2020, just in case. You might not get a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of downloads now.
And I don't know if you see my reactions to that because I'm not a politically inclined person. I'm not a.
I just like pissing people off.
Yeah, I'm not pissed. I mean, you can have your opinion. And then last night, it's so funny. The girls were actually mentioning that about Trump. Oh well, he married this Melania girl, and he's not a. What they said about that, like that the president needs to marry someone in order for him to get more votes, but that doesn't matter. I mean,
He was married before.
yeah, he was
Well,
married four times prior to that.
When they got offended with him when he said grab him by the pussy. First of all, he said this before he was president.
Yeah,
And if you listen to hip hop, especially people that listen to flipping what's her face Eta WAP. She's singing WAP. Candace always got on her Cardi B.
Cardi B. Oh
you
yeah.
listen to WAP. And they say, "What is you know what WAP stands
Yeah,
for?" Right?
WAP,
I can
yeah.
say, right? What ass pussy, right? That's what they say.
Yeah,
it
that's
stands
what
for.
that's
Yeah,
what it
that's
stands
what they
for.
say. So you can listen to that, but you get mad that the president said, "Grab him by the pussy." Let me
Yeah.
tell you this: stop being a pussy. How about that?
Yeah. So there you
I
go.
don't know. You might get kicked off the podcast.
Yeah, the airwaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
'cause
it's cool, man. Let it out, man. Leave.
if they try to silence you, let me know. It'll make
Yeah,
a lot of noise.
that's another thing. They don't leave out reviews on iTunes when I post this
no,
stuff.
no,
No, they don't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I put explicit everything. I curse and
Yeah.
I got in on BLM. I got in on when they were trying to get Goya. Um, I talk to certain different type of people. I might see when I interview. I don't care what you think. I don't care what's your opinion. I just respect your opinion.
Yeah.
See, I got a guy. I know a guy that it's a Bernie supporter, and we get along so well. I just like, hey, why do you like Bernie? Socialism, and I tell him why because I got a lot of family that fled Venezuela who had to go to Ecuador because they didn't. You could have the money, but there was nothing to buy. You couldn't buy milk. You couldn't buy eggs. You couldn't buy bread because socialism doesn't have any of it. So they had to flee that, and he likes Bernie, and Bernie's a socialist, in my opinion. And I'm like, why do you like it? And he says certain things. I'm like, yeah, but nothing is free in this world.
No.
You have to pay the price. Somebody's gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
It might not be you, and it might not be right away out of your pocket, but long term, somebody have to pay either more taxes or anything like that. But
Yeah.
like I said, politics right now is in a weird state, and COVID-19. Everybody talks about racism. Oh, anti-fascist, and
Yeah.
I really don't care what happened to men in sports.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh no, I don't care either. I mean, sports is what it is. Sports. They're actually benefiting the crowds into
but
entertaining them.
Yeah, but they want to be political activists too. I don't want to listen. If I'm changing the channel from the news to watch ESPN, I want to watch ESPN Sports.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear your opinion
on the
politics.
On politics, because first of all, you're not a politician.
No.
You're a guy who's worked his whole life to play a sport for a living.
Oh, the black man is oppressed. Really? LeBron, you make $100 million, $200 million.
Yeah.
And I said this on my podcast.
I heard that one.
Right?
Yeah.
There was a lady named Laura Ingraham, and
it's about the school,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
she funded.
So she told LeBron to shut up and dribble. So everybody got offended because it was a white lady telling the black man, like LeBron James, "Oh, shut up and dribble. You're racist." So I like, all right, let's see what they say about me, a Latino man. LeBron James, shut the fuck up and dribble.
Yeah, and dribble.
That's all you get paid for. Shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
Because your school that you say that it's free is not free because it's actually a public school. So actually 75% of the money comes from taxes that people are paying. So it doesn't come, and only 25% comes out. See, people just don't do their homework.
No, they don't. They just get feed in.
I like the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to clear some stuff up before they can call you and be like, oh my God, I can't believe you had that racist Nazi person on him. Mind you, my name is Juan Sanchez, so I don't know. I didn't know any Nazis with the last name Sanchez, but anyway, I like that he's doing something, that he's creating something for underprivileged kids.
Yeah,
but at least do your research, and you're only paying 25%. Not everything's coming out of your pocket. You're not funding this 100%.
No,
it's not 100% funded. Now, with BLM and Black Lives Matter, I believe in the movement.
Me too.
I do believe in the movement.
Me too.
I just don't believe in the organization. Why? Because it's a Marxist organization. What is Marxist? Even the co-founder said it. We're trained Marxists. People that don't know what Marxist is socialism, communism.
Yeah.
So why would I back something up? And then when you donate money to the Black Lives Matter movement, it actually goes to the Democratic Party.
Yeah, it should go to the actual source that needs the money.
So if this is if this is a thing that you believe in, how come all that donation will go to creating jobs for minorities, helping the neighborhoods and bringing up the neighborhoods and the minorities? But it's just it's bullshit.
Yeah,
it's bullshit. It's all politics.
It's all politics.
Everybody, all they want to do is get paid.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Let me just say that.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, they all want the dollars now. It's just a dollars game.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. So, I mean, I get a lot of flack. I got a lot of threats on my,
Yeah.
I've even had people going on my Facebook and like, oh, you talk a lot of crap on your podcast, or you're like, I live over here. I'm not gonna say it here though, but I tell them on DM. Meet me over here. Just come by yourself.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm only 5'6". You can come by yourself and
we can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk. Yeah.
No, but
Yeah, but I'm not. You had a
People
few.
people are internet thugs.
Yeah, they are. They just show. They just they
Yeah.
just write their opinion, but they
Yeah.
never show up
Yeah, yeah,
personally.
yeah.
They just
But
try to
that's
scare.
okay. I think if you have if you have an opinion, then have an opinion. But why should I attack you personally? You know, because the
Yeah.
first thing when you talk to somebody that they don't like what you're saying, oh, you're racist, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. You don't know me. How are you gonna say that?
Yeah.
You know, I had remember when I had blonde hair. It's funny because I went through this, I guess, this 40 life crisis. I won't say midlife crisis, but my 40s, I just changed. I went to blonde hair. Oh, you trying to be white?
Oh yeah. At one point, you had this
Yeah,
highlights.
yeah.
They look cool, by the
Huh?
way. You were not trying to be white.
No, but that's what they say. You know,
Oh my god.
So-
You're hanging around. That no
I
wonder.
don't hang out with anyone. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
and that's a good thing
That's the
because
problem. Yeah,
yeah, but
it is a good thing.
I don't think it's a problem. I think
Yeah.
it's just your own compass, your own humanity of how you want to
Yeah.
run around your own, real world, around. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. With not
Yeah.
having a lot of people around you. So
Yeah, I guess people get offended. You know, certain people have their own
Yeah.
way they think that everyone should be.
yeah,
If we were all the same, I think life would be boring.
yeah, very boring. You need to see somebody strange on the street just dancing off like some
I
tune.
mean, even if he's on crack, I mean, go to the South Bronx. Every time I go visit my mom in the South Bronx, you
Dude,
see crackheads out there.
but I don't mean to demolish where your mom lives. But when my brother took me to your place, well, as we were coming, we saw all these cars with no hood on, with no wheels, and I thought I was in a Max,
Yeah.
in a Mad Max like movie. I said, dude, what the hell is this,
This
man?
is- but it's not as bad as people think it is now. It's still,
Yeah.
you see a lot of crackheads, but back when I was growing up,
Yeah,
you see a lot of abandoned buildings, junkyards,
yeah,
stray dogs, crackheads. One of my games when I used to leave the building
yeah.
would be count crack bottles on the floor. So
Oh.
from the building to the train station, if anyone that knows, from the building to the 2 or the 5 train station, 149th Street, I would count crack bottles.
Oh,
And I would
wow.
make it a game, like 1, 2, and every time I would walk, I would make it a game to see if I can break the record. And then needles, which you would see, would be extra points. So that was the type of game that we had. I lived across the street from a park where, oh my God, and you hear flipping, you find chickens dead with their necks
Mhm.
cut off, goat heads, women getting raped, or people getting stuck up. So,
Oh, wow.
So you grow up with a lot of stuff, but that was normal. I didn't know. I didn't know that wasn't normal until I got to an older age. Because when you grew up in that environment, to you it seems normal. But when you get out and you come back,
Then you
oh,
see
man,
the difference.
like where my mother still lives,
Mhm.
even though surrounded by projects, it's still the hood. It's just hood. It doesn't matter. It's just a lot of good people live there. If you go into her house, and she has it clean. She has a nice apartment and everything. It's just the neighborhood that sucks.
Yeah,
But at
Not-
the same token, who's the one who's messing up the neighborhoods?
the
There.
people that live in
But
it.
who live there?
Yeah, crackheads, prostitutes,
Minorities again.
minorities.
Blacks and Spanish people.
Yeah,
We can't. We got to stop blaming everyone else, and we got to start pointing the fingers and take responsibility of why we live the way we live.
yeah. Nobody points the fingers to themselves. They don't look in the mirror.
No, you
and
have to look in the mirror.
always. I always do that, by the way. I mean, I always say, well, jokingly, I said, well, you look the best you can, Jeff. I mean, let's see what we have ahead of
Yeah.
us, and let's go on.
We spoke about that because the person that there was a book says it wasn't a book. Anyway, they said that be careful what you say to yourself because you're always listening.
Yeah.
So when you look in the mirror and you compliment yourself, people might like, oh, no, you should because you're always listening. You're the one that's listening 100% to what you're saying.
Yeah,
So you got to be careful what you say to yourself.
yeah,
Like I said, I don't care what anybody else says, but what we internalize is different. So I
yeah.
think that's one of the books that one of the things that you got to be careful. You got to don't never put yourself down. Always lift
Yeah.
yourself up.
Yeah.
Affirmations. I like saying affirmations.
Yeah.
Why? Because we live in a negative world. I think
Yeah.
right now we live in a world that it's good versus evil.
Yeah, at all times.
Did you tell me to watch the program Lucifer? Was it you?
No, I wasn't the
I
one.
heard I heard Lucifer program is good.
Yeah.
And I think last time we were talking about outwitting the devil. It wasn't Carnegie. It was actually Napoleon Hill. So I had to fact check myself on that. It's actually Napoleon Hill, and he wrote that book in 1900s. I forgot, but they didn't publish it till about 20, 30 years ago. Because during that time, they thought it was crazy. If
Oh,
he would have
yeah.
published it, it would have ended his career.
Yeah.
But everything that he wrote back then
Mm-hmm.
still applies now.
Yeah.
The government, with the school, with
Mhm.
with the pastors, with the politicians, it
Yeah.
still applies now.
For sure. No, and that's every time you do any work of art, you want it to not only be perennial. That's a good term. Like people don't shoot for that. Perennial means like to withstand the test of time, while not only making money but making a difference as it goes on and on and on throughout the years.
Yeah.
So no, and that's a good book. I'll
Yeah.
get
How what difference do you make in people's life? They say
Yeah.
how better off the world is. How did you leave the world while you were living here? I think
Yeah.
of Vinny. I know you remember Vinny Papalotto said
Yeah.
it best when I heard it from him,
Yeah.
which he got it from someone else, I guess. But he said, "How many people are better off because you lived?"
Yeah. And if you're not doing something about it, then why are you living? That kind of thing.
I just still want to know what the meaning of life is. Anybody, no one can answer that for me.
No, nobody. I think yourself, you know it after living and going through so many things, so many mistakes. Because I like the damaged version of a person.
What do you mean?
I mean like the one that goes through a lot, the ones that not how should I put this? The one that really goes through the mistakes that he has
I learned
that
from
that he has gone through, the ones that has suffered through a breakup, the one that it's hard for him to put food on the table, but then again, goes out there and works the 40-hour job. That person is more interesting to me. The one that gets it always right is
But
really
I don't
boring.
think, you know what it is? I
It's
think
boring.
not everyone gets it. A lot of people don't get it. They don't always get it right.
Yeah.
What I think is people always look at the end of
Yeah.
the result. Everybody, you know how you got the books, right? When you read a book, you got the beginning, the preface, then you got chapter 1 all the way up to whatever chapter it is, and then you got the ending.
Yeah.
What a lot of people tend to do with people's lives that have succeeded already, they open the end of the book and read the end of the chapter when he's already succeeding.
Yeah.
They don't read the beginning of the book and see how he was struggling. Like, I'll give you an example. P. Diddy or Puff Daddy or whatever name he has now.
Yeah.
He used to be an assistant for an A&R guy. He would get coffee. He would be a runner.
Yeah.
But nobody saw that. When he was doing that running around to get coffee for people, everybody saw what he's making now.
Yeah.
His first, if I'm not mistaken, his first talent was Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, in Brooklyn.
That's
right?
what brung him out.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't see Jay-Z was a hustler. They only see what he has now.
Yeah.
So everybody reads the end of the book, but you have to go through chapter the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
See, everybody. I heard the saying, everybody wants the result. I heard someone say, a very intelligent person say, you know what? Marry. What do you say? Marry the process.
Yeah.
Divorce the result. Marry the process. Divorce the results. Just go through the process. That's what's gonna make you a better person. Learn.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the results. Too many of us want
Yeah.
the results, but don't want the process. Like right now, you go to gym, you want to look cut up, but then you don't want to go to gym and lift weights. You just want to get cut up.
Right.
Work like
it
that.
doesn't work like that. It takes time to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people don't like the process anymore. Even like you said, this generation, not only they're pussies, but they don't like to be patient and persevere.
It's called microwave society.
Yeah, like I mean,
Instant. They want popcorn right away. They
Yeah.
want everything right away.
yeah, like one
There's no
kid,
delayed gratification at all.
nothing.
So they don't want to work. And sorry to cut you off. They don't
No,
want to
it's all right.
work and maybe save up the money to get what they want. They want it
Yeah.
right away. Let me put it on the credit card and get it right away.
Yeah.
Hey, there's something that I want right now. And I can go buy it.
Yeah.
I've been putting it off. I'm like, nah. I don't think it's worth it now. No, I got to do something else with this money right now. And I got the money to do that and the other stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Mhm.
Let me delay a little bit. I might
Mhm.
get it next year. I might get it next year. Right now, it's not important to me.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
there's no delay gratification, And people want to live this lifestyle that they see an athlete or they see like as much as I was just getting on LeBron, they see how much he's making, but what they didn't see is the process that he was not going out.
No.
He was not hanging
No.
out. You know where he was at
Yeah.
when he was playing high school basketball? You know where he was at the
Mhm.
gym.
At the gym.
He
Always.
wasn't in the club trying to pop bottles.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
And what is he doing now? Living his life. And everybody wants to be a LeBron. Everybody wants to be a Jay-Z. No, you got to go through the process.
Yeah.
And they always say that, I know you want to learn from your mistakes. And I tell this to my daughter. Do we have time?
Yeah, no, we still got plenty of time.
Okay. So
yeah, plenty,
they go,
plenty of time.
I tell this to my daughter that you know what? A smart person learns from their mistakes, but a wise person learns from someone else's mistakes. So instead of you blowing off your leg trying to walk that minefield, why don't you follow me that I know where to step at so you don't blow a leg and you're limping? And then you come to me crying when you can't deal with the crap.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just got to let your kids
go and do their own thing.
minefield and then blow off a couple of legs.
And then they will come back to you and say, well, Dad, you were right. You were right.
Because I did the same thing with my parents. I didn't want to listen to them. I thought I knew better.
Yeah, but you clearly didn't.
And nope. And then guess who you run to? Mommy, Daddy.
Mommy and Daddy.
I need your advice now when I already messed up.
Yeah.
When I already messed up.
When I already messed up. But
yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, so what was I gonna? Yeah, and it's the same because I do the what is it the cycling.
Just in
and
case
running.
people wondering what I'm doing, I actually went to the fridge, got a beer, so I had him talking. He didn't know what else. I thought he was struggling. I can't do it.
Yeah. Oh.
So I'm over here stretching to get a beer. I'm like, I continue.
Yeah. No, but just a quick segue because I do the cycling and the running, and sometimes my brother sees me and he said, "Man, I want to run like you." But I said, "Dude, it has taken me 12 years to run like this, to have the resistance, and it takes time and patience to be good at those sports." So,
how long you been cycling? Because he been telling me that you've been cycling, that you be going for miles. Like one time you went all the way down to Garden City.
Yeah.
How many miles is that?
Well,
like 30?
No, wait. This is what I do. I actually, because New York, I don't care if any cyclist out there in the New York area banks me for this, but New York is not a good state for cycling. Everybody does it, which is fine. And
you're going to get hit by a car.
You're going to get hit by absolutely. The states that are good for that are Utah, Colorado. Those are good for cycling because there's no cars, no traffic. No stop lines. You don't see one. Because I was down in Oklahoma.
Yeah, you know Oklahoma. Yeah.
So I saw all that. And I said, wow, this is good for somebody who wants to make a living out of cycling.
Why don't you do that? That's one thing I was asking your brother. Like, you're into cycling. Why don't you join, register for races and try to make it a career and get a sponsor? Yeah. You can make good money with that, right?
Yeah, no, you can. I mean, if you're good enough, I mean, you can. You can win prizes in some local
So
races.
why don't...
No, COVID-19 has hit everything. I was ready to register for a race that it was in upstate New York. I don't know the name of the town.
But how many miles do you ride? Because as I say, like you on an average, just like you go take a ride. Cause see me, I'll go down the block to 7-Eleven and then come back up and I'm already tired.
Yeah, no, I mean you need to build up first. But in a week, I do now. My training philosophy has definitely changed. Because before, when I was 20, 21, 22, it was all about how fast I can get this distance done.
Yeah.
Now, since I turned 30, now it's more about feel and time on your feet.
Okay.
So when I go on the bike, I do maybe 20 hours a week.
Okay.
And that's nothing compared to what pros do.
Yeah.
Because pros, they make a living out of it. They ride for 40 hours a week. That's the job. It's like you go out on your bike for a 5-hour ride. So that's
So
what,
not a 5 mile ride, a 5 hour ride.
5 hour ride. That's what I meant about time.
But don't your ass be hurting? Cause I mean, when I be going to the gym and I be getting on the bike, yo, my ass cheeks hurt.
No, they hurt. You need to get used to it though. With
I
a
don't want to get used to something up my ass.
no, but you know, cycling has definitely changed in terms of equipment.
But I heard cycling and bike riding, that's a full body workout compared to just running.
Yeah,
Is that true?
running. No. Running, you involve your whole body. The only difference about running is that it's so destructive on your joints. It's so destructive on your legs that as you get older, it takes more time for you to recover. When you're young, you can go out every day.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the difference between the Jeff that was 30 to the one who was 20. I said, damn, dude, when I was 20, I will go.
You didn't care.
Yeah, I didn't care. I was going every day. Now it's like, man, it's getting tougher now on
As
the
you
joint.
get older.
Yeah, your energy levels are not the same. It's
Which is funny because when we go back to what we were talking about before about my age, is that mentally I feel good. Sometimes I feel fit, but there are times that I'll get up get up and I'm like, oh, what did I do? I just slept.
Yeah.
I went to sleep right.
Yeah.
This is hurting or that is hurting.
Yeah.
Your body just starts breaking down. You got to take care of it.
Even take more time to recover. But at the same time, I was young as hell. I'm still young, but it takes a little bit of more time now. But yeah, that's how I do it on the bike. And then on running is my bread and butter. That's what I got the strength to go out for rides like that, because people think I was a cyclist before. I wasn't.
Yeah. But you were also a runner.
Yeah, runner.
And you would run for miles as well.
For miles and miles and miles.
Like I remember I told you the other day I hit you up because I know sometimes you'll be up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm out there doing my job.
Yeah.
People that know I do deliveries. And I was down in Merrick and I saw somebody running just like you, your whole body. I was hitting you up like, yo, there's Jeffrey out here running at 4 o'clock in the morning with the flip. And people that don't know you, I'm like, yo, he's crazy enough to do it anyway. So
no. And I have done it.
Right?
I have done it. Yeah.
I know because your brother would tell me, he's like, this dude be out there. I like, this is that. I like, yo, that gotta be, because remember I saw you pass. I didn't see your face or that person's face, and then towards back, and he had a man bun too. I'm like, yo, this is Jeffrey. What the flip is he doing out here?
No, and when I hit you up back again, I said, no, dude, I'm actually in bed right now. Like, who do you see?
Somebody was out there at 3.
No, but I'm that crazy though. I've been out like at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad idea to do. I mean,
that's because there's no traffic, nothing out there.
Nothing out there. Like, just like in the summer, this summer, I went out for a run. Mind you, I'm on my own 2 feet. You can go outside and have a good and decent run. Everybody, like, cars are jumping on each.
What time was this?
At 5 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon.
Morning?
No, afternoon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
In here in the Amityville and Copic area, because a lot of Copic people listen to my podcast.
You're not going to have a good run out here.
Not at all, dude. And I was like, just to give you a quick example, mind you, I'm running, like I told you, I'm watching the light that is actually maybe 5 to 8 blocks away, and I'm running, and I'm seeing this one car jumped on somebody else from the back, and I said, what the hell is wrong with people? Then I get to the light, and then the guy who was waiting for the red light to change into a green one, he didn't want to let me go by. I said, dude, hey, have you seen that movie Made Now Cowboy with Dustin Hoffman, when he said, I'm walking here. I said, I'm running here, man. What the hell? Hey, bro, I'm running. Let me go.
People don't have no respect. Like
they don't.
I was behind I was behind a moped. Moped dude delivering. I'm going up a hill. Now, mind you, I can go around.
Yeah.
I let him go. I like driving fast, but he was just going so slow. But if I hit him with my car, he's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
So I respect. Like, even when I see people on the motorcycle, we go on the southern state, and I see somebody on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
If I see them from my my side mirror and they coming up, I try to move enough, if I can, if they try, for him to pass by. Cause, dude, if I get into an accident, my car I might mess up my car. But if he hits my car or he hits anyone, it could be serious bodily injury to him.
For sure.
So people just have no respect for motorcycles, which
Not at all.
pull to the side,
Yeah.
relax, let him pass through. He's a motorcycle. He's not taking up traffic. A bike, move to the side.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the good thing about that actual run, by the way, I saw two of my buddies from high school that I hadn't seen in years.
Yeah.
He's Jamaican. His name is Rothel. He said, and he actually stopped and he screamed and he said, "Jeff, is that you?" I said, "Yeah. Who are you?" And then I can't, cause I'm farsighted. I don't see
Oh,
anything.
you can't see. Yeah, yeah.
So, so I saw him. Yo, man, what's
Yo,
up, man?
man.
Yo, man, what's
Yo,
up, man?
man.
You still running, Jeff? I said, yeah,
Ask-
man. And he grabbed my number, and he hasn't called, but that's
Yeah.
cool. But I finally saw him. But
Yeah, that's cool, man. He
But-
might hear this. He might hear this. He
but
might hear this.
what comes after this also, because I have mental. I told you towards the end of your podcast too.
Which
that
is something that I wanted to talk to you about.
that's why I got more into running.
Is it stress reliever?
Not only that, you're more. Those sports actually are for loners. You have to be in your thoughts always in your thoughts.
But hold
What-
on, when you talk about always in your thought, like, are you talking about in your thought thinking about life, or you in your thought about I gotta get to the next mile, I gotta get to the next mile?
No,
This is a big difference.
yeah, no, because people may think that I'm so. They say, "Well, you were zoned out. You didn't pay attention to me while I'll honk
Which you
you."
should, yeah.
Which you should, because hey, by the way, I'm on the actual road of where people are coming up by me with cars, so I have to pay attention.
Yeah.
So I know where you're getting at with this, because you think, well, if you're mentally engaging in any of the thoughts that you're thinking of, then are you actually paying attention to the road that is ahead of you? And I said, absolutely. It's just that when you get to a nice part of the road, that's why when you go out so many times and do the same road, you know when to take a break, you know
Yeah.
when to mentally zone out for
Yeah,
a
but
little
if
bit.
you zone out because you're riding, it's a big difference between zoning out because
Yeah.
you're thinking about life.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. I can tell you what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about family, the very few good friends that I have still. They're still around, and the ones.
Well, what
that,
do you consider friends? Because this is one thing that me and your brother
that,
were conversing about is that
Yeah.
he has a lot of fair weather friends.
that's
so they
what
never come around when you need them. They're only around to have a beer, and that's okay. Sometimes you need that.
But you see, those are not friends. I characterize them as people that you just happen to know.
I
So-
just think too many people use friend, the word friend, too loosely.
Yeah,
oh, he's your
thank
friend.
you.
Oh, he's your best friend.
Thank
Oh,
you,
that's
thank
it. No,
you.
no. That's a colleague I work with.
That's
We just get along very well.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's your friend. No, just because I had a beer with him, that's not my friend. Oh, no. Listen, I don't consider one. It's so funny because my dad, may
Absolutely.
he rest in peace. He always told me, you know Spanish people. They always have this flipping weird saying in Spanish, but he's like, the only two friends that you have is the money in your pocket and
Oh,
the,
yeah.
and the balls you have in the middle of your life.
Yeah.
He grabbed he would like these are your friends and what you have in your pocket is your friends.
Yeah.
Because when you going down, because what happened is it's so true. I saw my father go through some tough times, and my mother was holding down the household for a little bit,
Yeah.
and all his fair weather friends that he would drink
Mhm.
that were there until he lost his job, that he no longer had money. They were
Yeah.
no longer there. Who was there? My
Yeah.
mom, his
Yeah.
wife.
Mhm.
And when I went through a process as well,
Mhm.
I thought I had so many friends, and when I didn't have a job, not
Mhm.
one friend would say, "Yo, you know what? I might not be able to invite you to eat all the time, but yo, come have, come over eat, or you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Let me take you and have a few beers." And no one is there.
No one is there.
Fair weather. I heard this saying, like, you know how people have so many friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
Tell them that you're moving at 5 o'clock in the morning to
Oh.
all your Facebook friends, and see how many really show up. Those are your friends.
Yeah, those are your friends.
And that's what I tell your brother a lot.
No, and I beat him up on it all the time because he has tried to get me out to where they meet, but I don't like them.
It's okay to no. There's a
the-
big difference between trying to be their friend and socializing. You can still socialize with them. Doesn't mean that you're gonna have to hang out with them all the time.
No, and I don't, and I choose not to hang out, not to socialize. I'll be cordial if I see them, because I'm not an asshole like that.
You sure? I don't know.
No. Because I can be some people. That's where when we started this, you said about people telling the truth. Nobody has to tell me the truth about myself. I know.
You already know you're an asshole.
I know.
You said
I know.
yeah.
But the difference is I choose when to be one. And with his so-called friends, I was once an asshole to a couple of them, because one of them, and I don't care if
they listen to it.
If my
So
my
what?
brother's girlfriend, which I adore, she knows it. When she told me about the kid who has done wrong to his woman, he has hit a woman. He has hit a woman. A man who hits a woman.
Yeah.
I don't talk to a guy like that. Never, to the end of my life. And I was seeing him, and he was like, "Yo, drinking order for us, like, drink for me. I haven't seen you. Hey, asshole, you could have called me." And he stands still. He stood there. He said, "But you could have called me. Say, ask my brother or something."
But you know what it is too, though. You're one thing
I don't even know how to say it, though, because it gets you so pissed at the moment.
But you also have to put yourself out. Like, you also have to put yourself out.
No, but that's
because
okay.
remember we were talking that I know you.
Yeah.
I'll invite you to a beer.
Yeah.
I'll invite you to a beer, but you're gonna want to go out.
Yeah.
But if I already know that Jeffrey doesn't like hanging out with people and doesn't drink and doesn't do anything, guess who I'm not gonna invite?
Me.
You. Because that's what you're showing me. Now, you say you're being cordial. You could be still sociable. Now I'm gonna invite you. I'm like, yo, tell your brother to come through. But if you're always saying you're not gonna come through, I'm not gonna continue telling your brother.
No, and that's fine. I don't take.
O como lo dicen en español, no te hagas el estirado.
No. No, which I'm not, by the way. And people think that I don't like going out. I like going out, having a good time, and having a couple of.
We need to get you a girl. You need to get laid. I swear to God, you need to get laid.
Yeah,
no. Yo, whoever listening to this, get Jeffrey a girl. That's what he needs, man.
Yeah, thank you for that too.
We're gonna promote it. Where are you on Max.com? Where can we find you? What's your? I'm turning your own podcast now. I'm interviewing you. What's your Facebook?
Yeah. No, Jeffrey Torres. Yeah, all that. Yeah. Oh man, I'm falling for it. But yeah, I just don't mind if they don't. If he doesn't invite me, which I'm not losing anything, and I love my own. I like to be alone, and
me too. Listen, don't get me wrong.
And
I'm very
I know where
introvert.
you're coming from, because
I'm
it comes
very
from a good
introvert.
place. It comes from a.
But there's a certain time to be alone. There's a certain time not to.
Yeah.
I like to be alone, but there's a time that you still need someone. You still could be social. You don't listen. You could go hang out with your brother. Like last night, that was good. I always told you, okay, yo, if you're hanging around the crew, right? Like last night.
Yeah.
Be sociable. Now you have to understand what sociable means. You don't just sit in the corner and be quiet. Which is what you do. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You stay in the corner and be quiet. Engage.
Yeah.
In the conversation. Input. That's how. Doesn't mean we're gonna have to hang out all the time, because I'm not like that either.
No.
I'm not like that.
I like my own.
Shit, there were times that if there's a time that I have to block my own mother on my phone, I'll block her, my sister. I'll block anybody. I don't care.
I know you.
I'm blocking you.
Yeah.
Look, I get along with your brother, man. Cool. He's like my little brother. I love your brother and all that. And I don't follow him on Instagram. I don't follow him on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't want him to know my life.
No, me either, man.
But you know who I can call if I need someone? He'll be there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
He'll be there.
Why? Because I've also done that for him.
Yeah, he's that kind of dude.
Yeah.
He's that kind of dude. But, like I was telling you, it was just, I don't know, those friends, and I always tell him, don't act like one of them. You're not. Even if you like to be, you're not. You're my brother. And the thing that pisses me off is that he's a generous guy. Yeah, but he doesn't analyze himself, and he doesn't analyze the people that are around him.
But do you think that if you were a little more outgoing, he might not need those people? He can hang out with his brother a little more?
I think so.
So then that's on you.
Yeah, but the thing is with that is that I'll be compromising who I am, because I'm not. I'm not an extra.
That's bull. You don't have to compromise who you are.
No, but you see, that's the thing, that it doesn't come out of me to go out so much.
Doesn't mean that you have to go out with him all the time. Mm-hmm. But if he tells you maybe once every 2-3 weeks, we're like, yo, Jeff, come with me, have a beer, because you know what? I'd rather hang out with you than hang out with someone else, then you should go. Now I'm like, oh, I don't want no.
You know, and also I don't like to use what we talked about on your podcast as a crutch. It's just that also.
What do you mean as a crutch? How
like
you
the,
using?
like that? You
How
know,
you using it as a crutch?
like do you know the depression and anxiety that I always get? Because I remember when we went out one time and you guys were like, you even asked me, dude, what is wrong with you? I was social anxious. Like it's a social anxiety that comes out, and it's not from not going out, because I go out and it's never that, because I'm always prepping myself up. But when I was almost there, I was nervous beyond it,
But
anxious.
Look at how you are now. We're here having a conversation.
Yeah,
We've been at this an hour now.
55 minutes.
Look at that. So how come you can't do what we do now?
It's
out there.
It's weird.
How is
man.
it? How?
It's just.
We're getting into the psyche.
Oh, the psyche
and into the mental state of Jeffrey Torres.
I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. It's odd because first of all, there are a bunch of strangers, and you know there's this book that I've been reading, Talk to Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell, this Canadian journalist.
Okay.
And he called them mismatched people and the ones that are matched. You are a matched person to me.
Okay.
Because I've known you. We have history. We've known you for years. But when I see a stranger, they're mismatched.
Okay. But but see, that's the thing is, we're all strangers at the beginning.
Yeah, we all are. But it's just, man, I wish somebody could go through what I go through so they understand what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're going to. Trust me. I don't like people. I like being by myself. There are times I don't want to pick up phone calls. I don't want to be around anybody. I get on. But see, you know what it is that I do my best to be more to put myself out there.
Yeah, and no, I know, and I understand that, and I love hanging out like with a female.
But if you can't hang out with someone like me or your brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just, like I said, it's just in my opinion.
No, but
you can't hang out with me and your brother. How are you gonna be able to be you when you're hanging out with one-on-one with a female? Because you're gonna have to have a conversation.
No, which I always do. And I'm comfortable with women. That's another thing.
I hope you are.
Yeah, I am.
I hope you are. I hope you're not comfortable with men.
No, I'm not comfortable with men. No.
I am very comfortable with women too.
Yeah, I'm very comfortable.
Stay on your side now.
Yeah,
Come on this side.
No. I won't get past this table. Believe me. But yeah, no, I'm extremely comfortable because I'm not intimidated by strong women. I love them with a passion. I do always. And I found myself comfortable. It's just that when it's a group setting, it's just terrible. Like if you guys were not there with me, I don't think I would have had the guts to go in.
Yeah.
And we were outside, by the way, due to the pandemic. But if you guys were not have been in there, I don't think it would have come out of me to go there.
But what I'm saying is that you know I guess I tell you what's the difference. As much as people call me antisocial, I still be out there on my own.
Yeah, I know you.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
But you need to get out of that zone that you're in, that comfort zone that you're in.
Yeah.
And put yourself out there. The beginning is gonna feel weird. I feel like I'm flipping psychoanalyzing you now.
Yeah.
Right here, we're on the couch with this podcast should be on the couch with Jeffrey Torres.
Yeah, and that's how I wanted to make these conversations, because I don't call them. It's a podcast, obviously, but there are conversations with people that I've known for a serious amount of time, and then I can get a real serious conversation, because you can, like the friends that my brother has. You just can't sit down with them and have a conversation.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the friends your brother have. I'm talking about you and your brother.
Yeah.
So if you can go up to your brother and be like, yo, you know what? Let's go have a few beers. Just you and me. That's it.
Yeah, and we have done that very rarely. I'm not saying.
Yeah, more like go out to Taco Bell.
That kind of thing.
That's your common place. You and your brother.
Yeah,
Taco Bell.
I
love Taco Bell.
Oh my God! I mean, if Taco Bell could sponsor us, I mean, we will be thrilled.
Anytime Taco Bell. Well, you know,
anytime.
2 fajitas, chicken shredded, chicken quesadillas.
But I don't know. it's just weird with me. Depression always has taken its toll.
Okay,
on
but
me.
then what are you doing to fix that? Are you reading self-help books? Are you reading
No.
inspirational? See, this is where we go back to, and you say that you don't believe in God. Sometimes it's not that you have to believe, but the word of God can help you out. Because you know what? When I was depressed, when I was not having it, I look to get the help.
No, but I search it through a therapist. Through
Why would I go to a
Yeah,
therapist when
yeah.
a therapist need their own people to their own people. Sorry, I'm doing it again. Went to get another beer, and
You want another one?
no, I just got it right here.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay, man, listen, you can't do a podcast unless you have some type of liquor in you. You know.
Yeah. So you can let the bowels
Yeah.
loose.
Yeah. I don't know about the bowels.
Man, you're throwing jabs back at me. Shoot.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
you need to find out a certain way where you could
Yeah.
help yourself
Yeah.
overcome that. But what are you doing to overcome that?
Well, you know the
I feel like I'm interviewing you now.
yeah, no, which is fine. That's how I like these conversations to turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you said if that's how I like it, I would like
No,
conversation.
come on.
I had to
No,
correct you several times on my podcast.
No.
remember?
But yeah, that's how I like these conversations to be. You know, it's not all about me. It's all about the person that I'm actually having a conversation with, so that they can have their own input and they can ask me things. Because I don't know, when you turn to somebody's podcast, it becomes an interview based conversation, which is not a good thing to have. You can be professional, you can do that, but if you're actually having a conversation where it's being recorded, it's nice to have both points of view.
Which I got a lot of good reviews when I had you on my podcast. They it just sounds like you and Jeff are having a conversation.
Oh,
As opposed to my other ones that are sounding like I'm interviewing
yeah.
someone.
But not to deny your own style, they become very interesting.
I'm the man.
I know you are.
I am the man.
Yeah. No, they are very interesting. And sometimes I will be texting you saying, dude, I don't know about this person. And you be saying, but why? Why? And we will get into this text.
But that's the good thing. That's why you need to continue to have different people.
Yeah.
Why? Even if you don't agree with them, if you don't.
No. And I don't mind not agreeing with them, which is fine.
Like, you know who you should have on? Eddie. Because you guys, I would love to hear. You know why I want to hear that conversation? Because Eddie is a Christian, straight Jesus.
Oh, my Lord.
You know, and you're an atheist. But I want to hear your story and his story. You know,
I just think our backgrounds are so different.
but that is so good. That's where I think that's what society is missing now. That we don't want to talk to people that go against what we believe in, because if you don't agree with me, then I don't need to talk to you. No, I want to talk to you.
Yeah,
why do I want to talk to you? Because I want to know, why do you think that way? Because maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something that you can tell me that I'm like, oh, okay, well, Jeffrey's thinking that way because of this. See, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
Yeah.
But if you never have the conversation, then you're closed off.
And also the people who are listening to our podcast will not know how Jeffrey is or Juan is, you know? Because it's good to...
And we're both introverts. But we
Yeah.
look, we don't sound introvert.
Yeah, and also there's a certain sense of comfort that I have with you. Because, like I said, we have known each other for years.
For years, yeah. We
For
got
years.
introduced through a business with Anthony.
With Anthony.
And that's how I met your brother as well. And we just became family.
That was almost a decade ago, dude.
Yeah.
And then we actually knew that we liked each other even more when we went and took this trip to DR in 2012.
We liked each other as boys, not like each other
not
as,
like-
you know. I got to correct my man over here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because we took a trip to that was the funny part, because it was you, your brother, me, and Anthony.
And Anthony.
We took that trip to DR, for business.
And not only that, the thing that I remember most about the trip, it was not the good time we had when we got there. It was how well we planned the thing. We planned the thing on spec, actually.
By last minute, John.
Last minute. It was like a... How can I put this? It was like 10 days before we actually had to leave to go there. And we, mind you, we don't have a tickets. We don't have
I have
anything.
nothing.
Nothing. And it was just a 3-hour conversation between the
So
four
the
of
only
us.
dude that looked Dominican was your brother, because you look like a
com-
Dominican Jesus, like I said.
A Jew-
Anthony's Italian, and I look Mexican. So
Yeah. No, and the lovable part was on spec. Okay, Anthony said this is a shorter version of what we actually said.
we had
and
fun.
We had fun, but and that was it. We actually said what we needed to say, what we needed to do, and we did it.
Yeah.
Because in
But-
talking about my brother's friends, they always talk about doing something, but they never do it.
No, it
you know?
is. I think that's why you, your brother, Anthony, myself, we built a bond.
Yeah.
Because we had to take this trip. We had fun. We took with your cousin Haro. We drove from down, and that's when we started listening to Que Lo Que.
Yeah, que lo que,
From
yeah.
from La Capital to Santiago.
Yeah.
Because you guys are originally from Santiago,
Santiago, yeah.
but we were staying in La Capital.
Yeah, and also to give you a little bit of my background, because you mentioned something about the Bronx, you know, your experiences while counting
Born and raised, baby. Born and raised.
yeah, you know, and counting your cans and stuff. In DR, we saw that a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't come from a very suburbial type of residency. I come from a very impoverished area in
Yeah.
Santiago, which actually allows you to see the things that you saw. I will be seeing guys, you know, high on weed.
You were like more like in the middle, right? Like
In
you
the
were
middle.
high class.
High class.
'Cause your dad, from what I heard, he was a hustler, bro. He was making
Oh
money.
my God, man!
Your dad was the man. I'm not saying he's not the man now, but
Boy, man, he
because
was.
your dad still do his thing now.
Yeah, he's still out there.
You know why?
Yeah, mindset.
It just shows you that, you know, and I'm not gonna put your dad's information out there, but
Yeah,
if you don't have your mind, because there's a lot of people that might be mobile, but if they don't have the mindset,
no,
it's not. But your dad is just his
Always.
mind is sharp.
sharp,
Sharp.
always, and he was like that, and he showed me the value of hard work. That's where I get the hard work from
Yeah.
from the cycling and the running, you know,
Yeah.
from him. So I can tell you something that he used to do always.
So
when
was
he
your brother? You know how many podcasts I did and your brother interrupted again? Interrupted.
Yeah,
he walked back out.
Yeah, he walked back out. Yeah, but like to tell you about him, he will come. He will leave home at 7 a.m. He will get ready. He will have his pressed up shirt, pants, dress himself up. Will go to the place where he will work. He will sell numbers.
This is in DR.
In DR.
He doesn't sell numbers, guys.
He doesn't sell
no,
numbers
no.
anymore, but. You
Yeah.
know, when somebody will call, no.
They come tomorrow and arrest your dad because you just dropped
I'll
dime
be-
on
I'll
him.
be
You just sold him out.
Sold
Damn,
him
man.
out, yeah. But
I wouldn't want to have a child like you.
No. You know, but he understands. But he was so great. He showed me the value of hard work.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
he still. I see him now. He still be on. He
Yeah,
still
it-
be
on
doing his thing.
doing his thing. So, but he will come home tired. His feet will be swollen. And then I said, "Damn, dude, this is what a family man looks like." And I will take his shoe. He'll be calling me, "Jeff, can you take my shoes off? I just can't bend over and all that."
Because he was out there hours. Right?
Hours and hours.
Because
And
in DR it's different. You gotta hustle out there. To
oh
make the
my
money.
God, man! I think me and
So
my
to have a middle, I mean, I'm just asking, to have a middle upper class lifestyle,
yeah.
you had to be out there hustling to make that money.
Oh, absolutely. You just can't joke around with that.
No.
Then if you don't go out there, your family doesn't eat. Your children do not only eat, but they do not go to school. The monthly payments of your kids' school are not paid.
But I see that's why I say that we here as Americans are spoiled.
yeah,
we're
no,
spoiled.
that's what I.
Because people listen, like one time my dad said, mijo, I'll say it in English, but he said it in Spanish. You know what? No, I'm poor. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, you spoke about
yeah,
that
yeah.
on your podcast.
Bob.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you're not poor. He's like, no, I'm poor. Okay, you might live in a poor neighborhood in the hood, but you're not poor.
Yeah.
You got a 60-inch TV on your living room wall. You got another 60-inch on your bedroom wall. You got another 60-inch on a spare bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
You got a fridge full of food. You got money in your bank account. You travel when you want. You're not poor.
No.
Because a poor person, they are looking for the next meal.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
But you know, I would.
Surprise! Go ahead.
Hey.
Go ahead. No, keep talking.
No. So when I, because when I used to see my dad, he will take me to his place of work, and this is something reflecting on your town, because you will see a lot of things where he will work. It wasn't as glamorous as many people may think, because they were, prostitutes hanging out. So you will see all sorts of weird stuff. So as a kid, it's not an unfortunate thing, but you will see that. So every time that I see something weird happening, it doesn't phase me up.
No,
it always. I see it as normal.
But woman, dude. I mean, I don't know if you spoke. I didn't hear it on your podcast or anything like that. But do the people know what happened to your dad?
No, not a lot of people.
And I think that's one of the things that you need to put out there in context, so they can understand why we're talking about your dad the way we're talking about him. Because think about this. I think that the mindset of someone, the mindset that you talk about people is stronger. So you need the mind. Like was it Hawkins? Is it Hawkins?
Stephen Hawking?
Stephen Hawkins.
Yeah.
How he couldn't move his body, but his mind was like one of the greatest minds that ever lived at that time.
Yeah, for sure.
So he had the mind, like, which is something that your dad right now, his mindset is like...
It's beyond belief,
But they need to understand why we're talking about your dad that way.
Oh, no, I don't...
Well, no, you don't have to say it now, but
yeah,
I think that story is awesome, because every time I look at your dad, I'm like... and I'm sorry that I was going to actually... My hood was about to come out.
No,
I'm about to say,
it's fine.
So, he is always on the go.
Yeah,
he does more than people that are not disabled, if I can say that.
Yeah, he does a lot.
Because one thing I heard a lot of people that are... Some people are physically disabled, but others are mentally disabled.
Mentally disabled, yeah.
And I don't mean that mentally disabled in that they have, I guess the word retarded would be the word.
Yeah.
But no. I mean mentally disabled, that they put a limit on their own thinking. Wonder why they can't succeed, because they're not... Because listen, I did not start changing my mindset till I was into my 30s.
Oh, wow. That's a long time to change your mindset. Yeah. It's a long time.
I was still doing stupid stuff, and I already had 2 kids. I was a single father, and I was doing stupid stuff.
Yeah. I know.
And I didn't change my mindset till I was in my 30s. And I still... Some people tell me I still act like a kid.
Oh, my God.
You know?
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I didn't say that.
No, I know. But so some people that say that you need physical bulls, I know people that are flipping 6'5", 300 pounds that are flipping worth nothing.
Yeah.
Because that's how they perceive their own worth. And there's people that are 4 feet and they have a mindset of an animal, like they just go out there. So you set a limit on your mindset. You don't accomplish certain things, especially in this country, it's because you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Because I see people that are immigrants that come here and succeed, while we Americans take for everything for granted. We wait for the government to give us something. Yeah. I don't know how we got into that, but I just wanted to go on a rant.
Yeah, no, because...
Maybe it's the modelos that are getting to me now.
No. I think you carry it all over your head. No, but yeah, I learned that from my dad. And I think I can share a little bit of it, but he got into he was apprehended by some random people, and I was with him when that happened.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got gunshot by
that's how he became.
Yeah, that's how he became paralyzed from the waist down. So when you see that happen to your dad,
crazy.
It's trauma. You have this trauma that.
And you were with him. I didn't know that story.
Yeah, I was with him. It was. It still haunts me to this day. So, that changes you whether you like it or not.
But this is where we talk about. Okay, your dad is physically paralyzed, but his mindset is still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
That is a hustler.
But that's why it goes back to the cycling and the running. There's a lot of pain. A lot of pain when you cycle. When you put one foot in front of the other, and then you numb it, and also we talked before, depression, anxiety. That's why I do it, because there's pain.
It helps you.
It helps the pain. You have to love the pain, and you just, and that's what I do with for it. So it's rough. It's rough.
Wow.
So when I go out there, oh my god, I'm revealing myself. So
No, I know
much.
you're looking, getting a little emotional.
No,
Come
not
on, you need a
emotional.
hug. I'll give you a hug. I'll
no,
give you a hug. Don't worry about it, bro.
No, not emotional, but that's what I go through every time I go in cycle.
But that's okay though.
You know, because sometimes some people may say, "Oh, why you do it so much?" That's the reason. And I always think about my dad. You know, he has some pains and stuff, and I think of him. That's what the therapist told me in Oklahoma. Yeah. It seems like you do all these things for your dad, and I almost broke into tears almost. And he was kind of searching around the room about with the little napkins.
Yeah.
And I said, "Don't worry, I can hold myself." So I held myself, and then we went on and continued.
It's okay.
But that's why I do it. So, it's painful. But
But see,
I always think of him.
Do you think that it's still painful because you hold it in and you don't talk as much? It's almost like a person that's heartbroken that a woman leave them and or a person left their life and they're heartbroken. But the only way that you can get over it is by talking to it, by crying. But it seems like you haven't even done that.
I allowed myself.
Yeah, because you still keep it bottled in. And one day you're going to explode and you're going to become one of those psycho...
No. I never let it to be that.
Yeah?
No. No. I never let it get to that point.
Yeah, but I think you need to just scream and let it out.
No. I let it out. I let it out in my own way, and I'm very. That's one thing that people don't know about me. That I'm very.
I used to be called antisocial by a lot of people.
No. It's like protecting my own privacy. So I protect my privacy so much. Like you wouldn't even know.
I used to do that. I protect certain things of my life. Yeah. I don't protect my privacy anymore. I don't care what anybody knows about me.
No, and that's
because you know what? I told somebody. I think it was about a week ago. Yeah. So what? Nobody pays your bills. Nobody pays your rent. So what do people think about you? Yeah. Because then not one time has anyone ever said, you know what? Yo, come have a beer with me. Or when you have no money. Yeah. There was a time that I was on a budget for. I think I told this person I was on a budget for like 2-3 years almost. But my strict budget was $5 a day to eat, and then sometimes I eat sandwiches. That's all I eat. Sandwiches.
No, I was like that when I was in Oklahoma.
The reason I say that now is because what you're telling me is that it don't matter what people think about you. So even if you let it out, because sometimes you just need to let it out.
No, and I do in my own.
But
way.
You need to let it out with someone, not just on a bike.
No. That's why I go to the therapist, because I went to.
I'm gonna need your therapist because they keep telling me I need a therapist.
No, I went. That's what I go to every time now.
Yeah.
So remember when I told you about the clinic? They had a therapist in there, and luckily for me, the insurance that I pay for cover it.
Damn, I need your insurance. I have no insurance.
But with him, I was letting it all out, and I go to him because you can have somebody to talk to, but it's not the same because they pay for his salary, but he's there to listen to you, and he will not spread your business with anyone else. So that's a good part because you don't know.
Have you ever tried boxing? Is good, right? Boxing is good to let a lot of anger out.
No.
Hit somebody, put your brother's face on the body bag and just hit him on the sandbag.
No, my
I think it's your brother.
No, it's not anger. It's not anger. It's just deep sadness.
I just think you need to be more open.
Well, that's
because I've always thought I was an introvert, and trust me, I am very. I hate people, and I'm gonna find that word. We should find that word. We should find a word of what is called hating people, but you still can be sociable. You still can do a lot of stuff.
No, and people turn suicidal for those things, but which I have.
I think they turn suicidal when you live in the flipping like Oklahoma or something.
No. It's
in the
good.
suburbs in your mom's basement or something.
No, I liked it over there. I liked it very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
I lived in Virginia for like 8 years.
Here is where
I didn't like it.
No, I didn't like New York. I don't like New
Why?
York. No, I don't. No. Have you seen that movie Taxi Driver with
Robert De Niro? Robert De Niro's an asshole. He sucks.
Yeah. Well,
you suck, Robert.
Yeah, but that explains it a lot. In this city,
Yeah, he was a killer, right? Like he was a what was
no,
it?
no. The movie depicts loneliness and how to be how to be
Really?
alone. Like, not how to be alone in a big city, but it's like he goes through that psyche of being alone amongst people, and
And
that's
he's
how
a taxi driver.
he was a taxi driver.
This is an old movie. I remember
Old,
the name. Old movie.
1975.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
To me, in my opinion, the greatest independent film of all time.
That's when he was good.
He's always been good, man. Come on.
No, I would have to say that his movies were good. He was
Yeah.
definitely good.
No.
I just don't like his political opinions.
Oh
now,
yeah,
man.
no, I don't
He's-
care
he's
about
an
the
asshole.
politics. I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love his.
Yeah.
He's a
What
great
is-
actor.
yeah?
Great actor. Great actor.
Very good. Casino.
Yeah, no, Mean Streets, Taxi Driver, Goodfellas,
Goodfellas is fire.
Casino. He has another.
Heat. Heat was. I just think the
Heat.
person that wrote Heat, the way it ended, I hate it. Like they should have let him
Yeah.
get away with it. He was too smart to get
One. Oh,
caught.
you know, Michael Mann. Michael Mann wrote that, and he directed.
Yeah,
the
the
same
way
movie.
the way they ended where Pacino killed him by the airport sucked. He
I
was
like-
too smart, too sharp to get
Yeah.
caught. He should have got away with it.
He should have. I
Huh?
thought the movie was ending once he was trying to mend, whatever it is. You know
They should
that-
have been able to kill him, and then he would have been gone, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, do you know when he goes into the hotel
Yeah,
trying to kill
yeah.
the last
That's what I'm
person?
saying. And they caught him at the end.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I don't know why he did that though. in the
No,
movie,
but that's
man.
what I'm saying. He was too sharp to get caught.
Yeah, too sharp.
I don't like the way they ended that movie.
Me too, but
He,
you know,
they had Val Kilmer
get
actually
away.
get away with it.
Get away. He visited the wife. He actually had a haircut.
What was her name? What was her name? She was she back in her days.
Oh,
She was that was a bad woman.
wasn't
man.
she the one who acted with Johnny Depp and Donnie Brasco? Is that the one? You
No,
No.
she was in this one was in Double Jeopardy. I forgot her name. She was in Double Jeopardy. She was bad.
No, I know who
bad
you're
chick.
talking about. I just don't know.
Johnny
I just
Depp
don't
and
know.
Donnie Brasco was another
Donnie
movie,
Brasco
man.
was good. I don't know the name that you.
Donnie Brasco, I love. That's one of my favorite movies. Donnie Brasco.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very
You know,
good. Very
I'm a
good.
connected guy with Al Pacino, and Al Pacino was in that
Al
one
Pacino
too.
was there too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lefty, Two Guns.
Yeah.
Lefty, that one movie was fire. I
Yeah.
love that one. Casino. I mean, you have so many things, man. Look at with Scarface.
Scarface too. What's his name?
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, but Oliver Stone wrote it.
Oliver Stone.
And
yeah,
Brian De Palma,
You know,
directed.
I found out that was Michelle Pfeiffer's first movie.
Yeah, it was.
She was like 18 years old.
Yeah, but she was modeling before that.
No, I think that was her first movie. I don't think
No,
she was
her
modeling,
first
was she?
movie, but she was modeling before that. She was.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love movies like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm a sensitive guy too. I'll be watching. My daughter gets on me because she sees Netflix and she's like, "You be
Mhm.
watching Heartland about a horse whisperer."
But
Whatever.
you know what I love about Michelle Pfeiffer though? Like, she says that you can be the sexiest woman ever and be smart and intelligent and have a career in Hollywood without taking your clothes off.
Facts. When did she take her clothes off?
Never, but you see what I'm saying? You don't have to take your clothes off to be considered like a woman with a great mind.
Halle
you
Berry
know?
did the same thing. She is a bad. I think the only time
Badass,
she took
yeah.
the only time that I saw her take her clothes off.
Was in the movie Moneyball.
No,
No.
was she taking her clothes?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, the top off. Yeah.
No, that wasn't Moneyball.
Oh, Swordfish.
Swordfish. Yeah,
Swordfish.
yeah, with John
Yeah.
Travolta. Yeah, she
And
had
Hugh,
like that.
Hugh
But you know, I
Jackman.
think she got paid extra for that, an extra $1 million, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shit, I'll take my pants off for $1 million.
But yeah, John Travolta, he was very nice on the set, and he said, "Well,
Yo,
guys,
John Travolta was
very,
good, man.
very nice, very nice."
You know
man.
when he became better? When he
Mhm.
started playing a bad guy.
Yeah, in Pulp Fiction.
No,
Which one?
was he a bad? No, he was like that was like a comedy type with Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
But I think it was Broken Arrow.
Oh, with Robert De Niro.
No, Broken Arrow was with Charlie Sheen's brother. What's his name? Martin Sheen is his father.
Mm-hmm.
Then Charlie Sheen and then oh my God, Emilio Estevez.
Emilio.
Emilio, remember
Yeah.
the Roxbury?
Yeah, yeah.
Da, da, da.
Emilio. Yeah.
Emilio! You gotta watch that. You gotta watch that
Yeah.
movie. That movie's fire.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the. Good
Yeah,
movie.
man. No,
movie.
I mean, hey, listen,
Good
man.
woman.
I think life right now, you just gotta have fun. I think
No.
we gotta pray for the president. Yeah, I put that one in there.
Yeah.
You know what? Even if it would have been Joe Biden, I would have prayed
Mhm.
for him. I just think we need to find the good in people.
Yeah.
Sometimes we always look for the bad to point the finger at someone and always blame them for something or
Mm-hmm.
see how they always doing bad, but we forget how good they always do too. You know,
Yeah.
we only look at the bad stuff that they do, but we don't see the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the you can do 99. Let's say you do 100 things. You can do 99 things correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You do that one bad thing, people want to judge you based on that one bad thing.
Yeah. Always. They always do.
I
that.
think that's. I think that we need to stop doing that. I think we need to stop being judgmental.
Yeah. And try to give other people a chance.
The benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
you
But
know?
not always. Not always.
Why?
I don't know. People always disappoint you at the end. So
Well,
I don't know.
that's because you allow them to disappoint you. They
I
just
don't
being
know.
human.
Well, but that's what I mean. That we're all.
You don't think you
humans.
disappointed people?
Oh yeah.
So
a lot of times.
would you want to be judged on that?
No, I
No,
never.
exactly.
I never was judged. It's just.
No, you were. You
Oh.
just maybe you weren't told.
Yeah, I weren't told. Yeah, that's what it was.
No, all right, being the person that you are now, don't you think you get judged a lot by that?
Yeah.
Introvert, right?
Yeah.
Do you want people to judge you based on that? No, right? Because if they get to know the real Jeffrey Torres, once you peel those layers back, they get to know you, and they're like, oh shit, you know what? Jeffrey is not as
Yeah, but you see.
as he appears.
Yeah, but I don't care what people think.
No,
most
I
of the
understand,
time.
but not.
No.
It's not about caring. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying that we should. Tony, this guy, Tony Pappalardo said that we like to play judges
Mhm.
with other people's mistakes,
Yeah.
but we like to be lawyers with our mistakes. So you want to judge somebody when they make a mistake, but then you want to defend yourself and be a lawyer when you make a mistake, and you want
Mhm.
people to forgive.
Mhm.
See, when you get closer to a person,
Mhm.
it's like a relationship, right? It's like a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning, nothing we do is bad. They could
Mhm.
do the you start laughing. When you get closer and closer, you start seeing that person's flaws. You no longer start
Yeah.
laughing,
Mhm.
and we forget why we were attracted to that person
From the beginning.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then you want to judge that person, but like stop judging that person. You're looking for perfection. When you get closer,
Mhm.
you're gonna see my imperfections, and I'm gonna see your imperfections,
Mhm.
and that's what makes you a unique person.
Sure.
See, so if we stop judging people, we stop judging the way we are right now,
Mhm.
we can live a better life. Like, okay, I'm not going to judge you based on how you are. I'm going to judge you on look. You say
Yeah.
you're an introvert, but look, we've been conversing for almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
How, an introvert person would be in the corner shaking their ass off. I'm introvert. We just don't like certain people. We just don't like a lot of people around us.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
all.
And like we said, we don't have a lot of friends. I maybe have like two maybe, that authentically know me. And
But what
Yeah.
do you call friends? Like my daughter always try to
yeah,
put people as friends.
that's
What
a
do you
good
call
question.
friends?
That's a good question.
Friends are what? Someone you can drink with? 'Cause
No,
I can
no,
I can
no,
drink with a
no,
lot of people right now.
someone,
I can go to the bar right now, buy a dude a beer,
Yeah.
and he's not my friend just because I bought him a beer.
No,
He drank
but
with me.
Is the one that doesn't feel jealous if you're succeeding in something. Is the one that will give you a hand when you need him the most. When you call him, he's there unconditionally at all times,
Yeah.
and who has the time to know you deeply, and actually is there for you at any time. Even if you like to talk for 30 minutes, talk to that person. You never know. And don't look for them for I don't know. This is my opinion. I'm only saying
But
this.
see, that's what you're saying something.
Yeah.
But then 5 minutes before you like, oh, people were gonna disappoint you.
Yeah, but that's when you meet them like for a certain period of time, not
But-
for years.
But don't know. Just judge them based on that person. I will judge you, and I'm gonna continue judging you based on how you are that day.
Yeah.
We all can.
Yeah.
This time we're human, man. We're gonna all have a bad day.
Yeah,
one
I know.
time.
I know.
I'm gonna wake up and I'm like, yo, Jeffrey, you know what?
Yeah. No, and which is fine. I
Right? But are you gonna judge me just on that, or you
No,
gonna be like, nah,
no,
you
no,
know
no.
what? He's just having
No.
a bad day.
No, like I told you, I'm known you for almost 10 years, so I wouldn't judge
Yeah.
you for anything
Yeah,
anything that you do in that area. So you will not disappoint me. I will
Yeah.
understand. So yeah,
that's
fine.
good. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not a judge person like that. No.
but I think that you're looking for perfection in people because you said that
no,
they're gonna disappoint you.
no. The thing is that I'm a very loyal person, and I expect the
Me
same
too.
the same level of
But not
commitment.
everybody's like that.
No, nobody is like that. So when the thing is, when once you have done me wrong,
So you won't forgive?
I will forgive, but I it's like what they say, like
You forgive, but you won't forget.
You won't forget.
Then you didn't forgive, because if you forgive and you continue to bring that you said you forgive, then you really never forgave.
No, never.
I just fucked you up with that, didn't I?
A little bit, but
Yeah,
it's all right.
I know.
It's so cool.
I should have taken classes. But you know what? Do you know why I think this way? Because I didn't go to college. I didn't have.
No, but you're fine.
I didn't have these college professor fuck my brain up and put their philosophy into my. I just don't. I'm a free thinker.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. You're not a conformist. What they do in college is prepare you for a job. For a job, that's what they do. That's all you do.
And how to do your laundry in cold water.
All that stuff.
And how to survive on what was it? Tuna melts and not tuna melts, but what is it? Cheese sandwich.
Yeah, something like that. But when you go to this big universities, you just actually allowing your kids to be with richer kids infused with a lot of beers. That's what you do. You pay for their education, and that's what they do. Party all day and forget that they have to go to class too.
See, I did it the smart way. I partied all day and stuff, but I didn't go to college. I went to the Navy. I partied all day while I was getting paid. You guys party all day but paying.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. You don't have to go to school nowadays. No.
I don't think it. What happened was you had the industrial age and you had the information age. Back in the industrial age, school was very important because it'll teach you how to get an education, and it will separate you from other people. But we're now in the information age. So back then, they were training you. If you went to school, it guaranteed you to get a job in the office.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Instead of working in a factory.
Yeah.
Now the information age is different.
Very different.
That's why they said that, in high school, you would go in at 8, 9 o'clock. The bell rings. Isn't it funny? That's the time you're going to work.
Yeah, that's the time you go to work.
At 12, 1 o'clock, the bell rings again for you to go to lunch. Isn't it funny that that's about the time that your boss sends you to lunch, even if you're not hungry? I was about to say again at the end. Yeah. I'm not hungry. Why are you sending me at 1 o'clock? I'm hungry at 10. Then I get hungry at 3. Shouldn't I have a double lunch? I want two. So no, they send you. And then the bell rings at 4 or 5 again. Now you can go home. And then they allow you out of the cage for the weekend and be like, you better be back here on Monday.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. And for the parents to have their kids, there in school.
College is just for the parents to show them, look, my son got an education. Here's his diploma. My son is smart. Listen,
and you probably are, by the way.
Listen, when I was in the military, my parents were more happy that I was in the military than I was.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, yeah, they put a picture of my son is in the military. He's serving his country. I'm like, I'm going through hell.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I was going through.
Yeah.
Like I told my daughter right now, she's in the Army. Thank God she's serving she's serving this country, one of the greatest country, in my opinion. And I don't care about your opinion, whoever's listening to this. Give two poos. That she's serving the Army, and I told her to prepare for herself, that the Army, that you're serving one of the best countries. You might not agree with everything in the Army, but it's going to prepare you for a lot of stuff on the outside world.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be stronger. I raised her not to be a punk.
Yep.
And I think she's doing very good.
Oh, yeah. And we met her before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and we spoke about that in the last episode.
Podcast,
Yeah, because you brought her over, like, just to rebuttal a little bit.
What you didn't understand that is I had to bring her over to monitor me, because I used to drink a lot back then. So when I was drinking a lot, she's the one that would hold my wallet, the keys, and everything, and make sure that I get home safely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice daughter right there.
Yeah. She was the one that would be on the streets at 7, 8 years old, and I was drunk, and she would pull over. She would flag a cab down so I can get home safely.
Oh wow, look at that!
I was just like,
that's your rock right
there.
Yeah.
She had to grow up fast because she had a messed up father. Yeah. And mommy not around, and I'm putting my business out there, but not much. So she grew up different, man.
Yeah, that's real.
But it made her the strong woman that she is, and I told her she has to don't use what she went through as an excuse. It should make her stronger to be out there and succeed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she will. She
Yeah,
will.
man.
She will.
Yeah.
Man, it's cool. It's cool to know. Yeah.
I'm on you, man. I'm on your time, brother.
No, that's fine. You know, I like to things to mellow down a little bit, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. This
man.
is exciting, man. I'm glad that you're coming out with your podcast. Hopefully, a lot of people enjoyed this conversation.
yeah, which we're getting there on time too. So
Yeah, yeah. How long we been on now?
1:35.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mine's is an hour because I don't like talking to people. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's just an hour. It's just so people could come back and listen some more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, you know what? Hopefully, you don't get flagged with all the BLM and all the crap that I've been
No,
saying.
they won't.
I don't
No, they
care.
won't. They,
I really don't care.
yeah, they know that I interview the common person out there. So
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you calling me a common? I'm not a common
No.
person, bro.
no,
How you
I
calling
meant
me?
the
I'm
real
the flipping man.
Yeah, I know you are.
Okay, don't call me a common person. You just called me a con,
No,
right? I just got called a common
No,
person.
No, you know the common.
You expect me to come back on your podcast being called a common person?
No. You know what I meant.
No,
Come
I
on.
don't know. Explain to me.
No, you know the common.
I just
Yeah, I know you're messing with me. Yeah. But you want to end it?
no. You tell me. I
Yeah.
could. I mean, they tell me I talk too much. I talk a lot. I don't know how to shut up.
No. Like
I'll
I
just
told you,
continue.
I don't mind.
All right, bro, man. Thank you. Anybody that wants to listen to me, right?
Yeah.
I have my own podcast. What's on your mind?
Juan Sanchez?
Yes, Juan Sanchez. I'm on all platforms: Spotify,
Google Podcast.
Google Podcast,
You are on Amazon.
Podcast Addict,
You're on-
Amazon, Spotify. I said right.
Yeah.
What else? Apple Podcast.
Yeah.
But let me just warn you: if you're a punk and you're sensitive, don't listen to my stuff.
Please
You're
don't.
gonna like it. I am here to offend everyone and anyone. I can give two poos about what your feelings are. As Ben Shapiro would say, facts don't care about your feelings, and I don't care about your feelings either. Well, thank you for having me on, brother. I have fun.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And doing it.
Thank you for the modelos, though.
Yeah,
ya
those
yo me encendí, necesito dos más.
Those were provided by my brother, who keeps them in there. So.
Yeah. He don't drink beer. He actually only has beer because he invites me over. He knows I drink.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
You
man.
can come over and drink them. So
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
But no, I'm excited, man. Thank you, man. You know what? Very exciting. I can't wait to see you on your platform, man. And I would love to be back.
Yeah, thank you for considering it. And hopefully you do your own thing too. You're growing. I see great
Worldwide.
things. I see great things
Worldwide
coming
now.
your way.
Worldwide.
I know it.
Either people don't understand what I'm saying in the other countries or,
You don't give a food.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't. Yeah.
I don't give a poo. Thank you,
Okay.
brother, man.
Thank you.
Take
Take
care,
care.
bro.
You
Thank
too.
you. Have a good night.
You
Or
too.
good day.
When the chill, when the chill, when the chill, when the chill, when the chill,